Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This episode is going to be a little bit of a clip show from some of the last few sessions I got at the Granby Skatepark before the snow covered everything and the skate parks are no longer usable. I was really enjoying the hip again and trying to get some slow-mo shots of some things that I've been doing lately. A little frontside 180 here that I was pretty happy with. I love slow-mo shots for some reason. I just think they look really cool, and I also think it helps me learn as I watch myself back in slow-mo to see exactly what my feet are doing and how I'm moving and where my body is. I think it's a really valuable tool. I love this backside 180 right here. This one felt really good, and I like the way the camera made it look too. It looks a lot higher than it really is. And another trick that I need to start using more and more is fakie front 180. I really like the amount of pop I got there. I can get up on the mani pad. This is a trick I need to start doing in more places. And then as the sun was getting a little lower, I tried to get a little artistic, trying to do tricks in the sun there. Backside 180 first. And then we're going to get another pop shove. And then the one that I was really happy with was this front shove, because front shove is something that I'm kind of trying to get better at. I can do them, but they're not very reliable. So that was a good one to get there on the bank. And then, of course, you all know that I love manuals, whether it's a manual or a nose manual. I just think they're a lot of fun. And so just a different angle, different shot of doing some manuals through the mani pad there. And it's really weird as I think back to learning nose manual less than a year ago. It's almost like I'm more comfortable now doing a nose manual up onto this mani pad and across than I am normal manual. And I think that's just really weird. And this is my first backside 180 on the A-frame. It's not really all that good or high or anything, but it's a first, so it's a start of maybe something I can take to another A-frame one of these days. And then I decided I wanted to put a line together. So there I did a heel flip, wasn't too bad. As I come back the other direction, coming back fakie, it took a while to get one and it's a little janky, but I got a fakie big spin. And then we're gonna come back the other way one more time, coming fakie again with just a fakie shove. And I do come back at it regular one more time. I tried a kick flip, but it went horribly wrong, but it's okay. It was still a pretty decent line until then. And for this next session, I made another trip out to Woodward Copper. A little ride-on grind there was kind of fun. This is from the pump track. Getting that high on the wall was a pretty good accomplishment for me. Kind of scared myself, but it was good. It was good kind of scare myself. And then I always end up playing in this mini ramp at least a little bit when I go to Woodward Copper. It's so nice and mellow and small. It's so great for learning new tricks or trying ones to get them back. And coming up is a new one that I picked up. I wanted to figure out something else to do when I come in fakie, and I thought I could pivot on that truck. So I ended up getting fakie disaster. I don't really know what I'm calling this yet, but it's fun. Just come in fakie, pivot on that truck, then let the board slip down to kind of a disaster position and roll back in. And I also got a tiny little bit of front lip right here. A little bit of slide there. I was kind of going for front disaster, but it slid a little bit, so I'll take it. Then I went to the street area, and since I've been trying to do a couple more tricks on a hip, I tried to use their hip, which is a little steeper than the one at my local, and kind of a little smaller in a way. It's hard to explain. The geometry of it was different enough that I was kind of sketched out, but I did get a 180 or two. And then this was a really nice line. I was really happy with this. I got a regular manual, and like I said, that's the harder one. Then I got nose manual. And then as I come back the other way, I put a heel flip on the end of this one. And so that was a nice little combination line there. I've never done anything like that before where I've done multiple manuals in a line. That was kind of fun. And here is a heel flip up the mani pad. So I got one on a different mani pad than the one just at my local. And then I even got a kick flip at a place besides my garage, and so that was really nice. Then it's time for one of my favorite ledges here. I actually got a pretty decent wheelie grind there and rolled away, so I'll take it, even though a lot of people don't like a wheelie. Then from there, I was trying backside 50-50 with a backside 180 out, and I want to clean this one up. I've tried it a whole bunch of times. Technically, I'm landing it, but I always have some sort of pivot or something afterwards. I noticed I'm always leaning back toward my heels when I get to the ground, and then I do exactly that right there. I have to tic-tac around. But at the end here, I got one that was pretty clean. I turned around the other way, but I had no more momentum, so it is what it is. At least I got one. And now with some of the snow and the temperatures here in Colorado, it looks like I'll be back in the garage for a lot of sessions, but I have a lot of things to work on, a lot of plans coming up, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.